It's the pre-show seniors and senoritas.
We are live at Studio 1B at the Bucket with David Rodriguez.
See,
How you
like my new hat, man?
I'm not going to comment.
You're what?
Well, Leo Pena wannabe.
My hat.
The Leo Pena wannabe.
I've got to send this message right here, and I'm very, very sorry, guys. It caught me right before we went live. I'm sorry. It's very important. We got an awesome show tonight. What do you think?
Well, he said.
Yeah, that's right. Give me just a second.
We've got the Mountaineer Missile. His nickname is Diesel.
Yeah. Is that his nickname for real?
Yeah, it's Diesel. The 55, the double nickel of Benji Hicks, going to be on at 7 o'clock in about 10 more minutes. Don't forget to send Benji a text message.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking for the notification. So I can't find it.
Sorry about that, guys. Yep. We got Benji. Is that his nickname? The Missile?
No, Diesel.
Diesel. That's his nickname. Really? I didn't know that.
For years and years.
I'm sporting my Benji Hicks.
Now, Wesley Allen one time messed up and called him the Ninja.
Ninja. So we could call him either Diesel or the Ninja.
The Ninja Hicks.
We got him at 7 o'clock. We got the 31G of Stephen Padula at 7:30. Huge stars.
Have you got a notification?
No, I have not.
I haven't either. We got 11 people in here. Oh, there it is.
Oh, I still ain't got one.
I just need to share it. And I'm loud.
Golly, I hate to be on the phone, but this message caught me right at. Man, all right. Here's what I'm doing. I'm getting ready to cut my phone down. I got to text Benji. I got to give Benji a text that, hey, Haley Marie, how are you, honey? We also got some exciting news, man, for the show. I'm telling y'all what, dudes and dudettes. Dudettes.
I got to get the shared.
You got to do the what?
I got to get it shared.
Oh, shared? Yeah, no doubt. We have picked up 2 new sponsors, and it just touches my heart to know that the people that believes in us, it's unreal. And man, to all our sponsors, thank y'all so much. Thank you to all our viewers, because without y'all, we couldn't do what we do, and y'all allow us to do what we do, man. And it is so friggin' awesome. And I just can't say enough.
I'm working on getting it shared. Just give me
okay, Nick's working on getting it shared. All right, I got my notification finally. So Nick's sharing it up, and we're gonna get it out here. When he gets done, what's gonna happen is we're gonna be running tight on time for the pre-show show. We're going to have Benji on here at 7, so we're going to go right through our sponsors and let y'all know our new sponsors. You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Because we're going to have to get everything set up. We will be – thank you so much, Andrew Langford. There's one of our new sponsors right there. Popped up. Boom. He's getting ready to see something. Boom, look at that. Andrew's Mowing and Landscaping, guys. New sponsor. Thank y'all to Brandy and Andrew. Thank y'all so much, Langford. Andrew drives the 604 up at Friendship and Natural Bridge. He went off this weekend, man. Running fist, dude. He had a daggone flat right rear, and cost him his night, man. Good day. I was so proud of him. He was telling me about it today. Super run for Andrew Langford. Brand new sponsor. Thank you, Brandy. There's Brandy. So Andrew's Mowing and Landscaping, guys. 624-8357. That's the man to call right there. Look at all kinds of the daggone heavy machinery he's got. He can hook you up with whatever you need done. And thank you, Andrew and Brandy Langford. Can't wait to see you guys Saturday night at Friendship Motor Speedway. Congratulations. I know your night ended sooner than you wanted to, but congratulations on a great run at Natural Bridge Saturday night. Really happy for you. That thing was digging, man. Let's see. We got another comment coming up.
Yep.
Carolina's Slingshots presented by Speedway Entertainment.
Just keep ripping the lip, guys, and doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all, man. Carolina Slingshots presented by Speedway Entertainment. I would like to know more about you guys. Absolutely. Send us a message to a link or something where we can find you guys
on Facebook, apparently.
They are on Facebook.
Yeah,
that's right. So we're definitely going to look y'all up and check y'all out, man. Thank y'all for watching. We sure appreciate you. We got another new. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We're going to go with JBS Builders as Joey Smith out of Meadows, North Carolina, for all your handyman and remodel needs, additions, decks, bathrooms. If you need it built, he'll do it for you. 336-712-6049.
We met them at the Concourse show. Yeah, that was the red slingshot that had on the Backstretch decal on the back of it.
That's right.
Yeah, the cool little rides, man, that I was going to drive one. Yeah, that's the one. They are awesome, man. If you guys ever get a chance, make sure you check those things out. Those things are bad.
It's kind of like the Sharp Mini late models, but it's a modified.
Yeah, it's a modified like deal. They are cool as all get out. Make sure you check out the Carolina Slingshots. I now that you said it, I remember it. NRS Race Scoring. Thank you, Nick, for letting me be a part of NRS Race Scoring, man. You do so much for dirt racing and the show, man. We appreciate you so much, buddy.
I'm just riding David Mapes coattail. I'm sorry, David Rodriguez.
David Rodriguez. See, our new sponsor,
Earl Ramey Racing Engines.
In Mooresville, North Carolina.
It says Huntersville.
It's Huntersville,
North Carolina.
Maybe it is.
But Earl coming on board. Anybody needs a super hot rod motor built, 602, 604, drag car, it don't make any difference. He'll build it for you at 704-500-3322. Check out Earl Ramey Racing Engines. That's Earl MF Ramey.
Yeah, that's right. Proven winners. Winning race engines. My phone is blowing up. We got Randy's Custom Lettering in Walnut Cove, North Carolina. RCL vinyl adds horsepower. If you need anything wrapped, signs, trophies, anything, you get with Chris and Randy up there in Walnut Cove. They will hook you up. Some of the baddest looking race cars that's coming out of Randy's Custom Lettering.
And speaking of RCL, them RCL boys went to Fayetteville and showed out.
All right, Benji says, shoot me a text when we're ready. We are ready. Are we not?
Yeah, you can throw them up there. Okay. They won't pop up until I put them up there. Travis Lawson at Stokes Apparel for all your apparel needs. Check out Travis Lawson. Got new shirts coming out here soon for the Hillbillies.
The Hillbillies.
Tate.
That's right.
Tate. We'll actually show them a little later.
Yep. Pre-orders are going to start tonight. They wanted to debut it on the show, and we want to thank them real quick, too. Thanks, Zach and Noel and Abby, for letting us debut your shirts on the show.
We'll show it right now, then.
Well, we could show it later.
We can show it now.
Okay.
We're talking about Stokes Apparel.
There it is. All right, Benji's ready. There's the shirts. We're going to get you the pre-order information here in a little bit. We'll put the shirts back up. But that's a sneak peek at them.
The Hillbilly and the Hillbilly Girl.
That's right. They are tough-looking T-shirts. We got one more sponsor, I think, and that is Tate Logging and Firewood. Zach Tate and the Hillbillies up there in Low Gap, for North Carolina. Thank you so much, Zach, Noel, Tate Logging and Firewood. If you need some woods knocked out, some firewood, you make sure you give these people a call. 336-757-6706.
And there's Travis Lawson telling Zach and Abby, thanks for letting him work on them. I said Travis Lawson putting out some nice apparel here lately.
Absolutely.
Is that everybody?
I think that's everybody.
I don't think so.
I don't think
we
so.
got R&B Enterprise out of Madison, North Carolina for all your automotive needs. Call Ricky and Dustin Grimm. That's at 336-427-7425. That would be all of them.
That would be all of them.
Look, I even got a number up here. It says 8 of 8.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Sure enough. Well, we have got via video. We have got Benji Hicks, driver of the double nickel number 55604 late model. Done a lot of super racing. Done a lot of racing. Period. It's a pleasure to have Benji on, and here he comes. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. The fastest redhead in the South.
I don't think Chris Joyce would like that too good.
Chris, who is
That's
she?
Big Deborah.
Yeah. Benji, it's a pleasure to have you on, man, as always, buddy.
Glad to be here. I appreciate y'all letting me get on the show for you.
Oh, thanks, man. Congratulations on the 2 wins, man. You come out the box in that new race car and just started whooping butt right off the bat, dude.
Yeah, it ain't been too bad. That's what I said in the interview. We haven't really been 100%. We've, ran second twice and won twice the 4 crate races that we've ran this year, but we haven't actually been 100% yet. So still a lot of room to gain on and still a lot of work to be done. But we're still here at the shop at 7:00 on a Monday night, and we're usually here till 10:30, 11 o'clock every night, sometimes later. Trying to find some speed somewhere and never being satisfied.
Well, let me ask you this, and how did the new car, the double nickel, how did it come about? I mean, was this a dream of yours, or?
Yeah, well, I can give you the long version, but we'll be here all night, or I can give you the short, sweet, and down to the point. Me and my wife and my little girl at the time, we just had moved to South Carolina, and I went to work for Barry Wright, and we decided to move back to Mount Airy. And when we came back, I was like, okay, well, I had the BHR fabrication thing going. I was putting bodies on, some chassis repairs, small stuff here and there. And I was like, hell with it. We're just going to build our own car. We're just going to start from scratch, build our own car. And if it's good, we'll run with it. If it's not, then we'll go back to the drawing board and keep running what we had. And long story short, like I said, I got this first one and we started it, and a lot of people don't know, but I actually started the first car, the one that I'm running. I started it in October or November of the year before last. And so this thing has been, and I'm not the smartest by no means, but I'd get something bent and notched, and I'd get it put on the car, and I not like it, or I wouldn't like it, and so I'd go back and I would actually cut it out. And so it was a lot of fine tuning here or there, finding what makes it simpler, what I can do to make the car quicker, as in producing is, on the jig wise, stuff like that, making it simpler for, me and my brother-in-law, because we're the only two that work on them on the jig. And so what we could do to make it simpler to do that. And so it took a lot of time on that first car. And like I've got another car 3/4 of the way done on the jig right now. I've got Chase McCormick's car. There's his hauler. He's actually here to pick his car up tonight. He's going to be debuting it this coming weekend at Friendship. So a lot of good things are happening. We're just keeping our head down, working hard, and not worrying about all the haters or the naysayers per se.
Oh yeah, I mean, anytime you win, you're going to have haters or whatnot. But hey, that's what makes it fun, right?
Absolutely, yeah, it does.
So I know, of course, I think everybody knows you do a lot of super racing, and is this new car? I've seen you run super in it. Was you at Cherokee in it? Is that correct?
Yeah, that was the first time the car had ever touched the racetrack under race conditions. Yeah.
And it was super fast.
Yeah, it was running sixth with 8 laps to go. With I felt like some of the best, obviously some of the best in the country.
Oh yeah.
And we was running sixth with them guys, and with 8 laps to go, the motor let go.
So is the double nickel? Are you going to build you another one for super racing, or are you going to do both in this one?
No, well, I've got about 5 more in line to build right now.
Oh wow!
I got one that's going to Georgia, one going to South Carolina, and I got a couple going to Alabama. So we got to make money before I can start on building me another one. But yes, we are going to build another one for our supercar. But first things first, we got to get another supermotor right now. We sent ours to Clements after we got it pulled out of the car there, and it's done for. The excuse me. The only thing that might be salvageable, Glenn said, was the heads. So we're on the lookout for another supermotor right now, and Dad said build another car and he'll find us another motor. So we're gonna get to work on that after we get caught up on our customer stuff.
Well, okay, I got you. Yeah, I would loan you the super crate, but I just don't think you're ready for that yet.
Well, apparently some people think I've got a super crate already.
Hey, as fast as that thing was running, it was a super crate.
And it started lugging. Hell, the thing got up to 300 degrees Saturday night at Friendship. So had to do a leak down test on it and check it out, make sure the motor is still all right. I called Steve Hendren Racing Engines, him and Mike and Alex. They built a hell of a crate motor, and they've always done all my crate stuff. And I called him. He said, "Yeah, that is a little warm," and he gave me some things to look for. And so far, the motor's passed all the tests he told me to check for. So hopefully, we'll be all right.
Yeah, hope so, man. So are we going to be looking for you at Saturday at Friendship or no? Yeah,
we'll be back at Friendship, and then like I said, Chase is debuting his new double nickel. So hoping for him to come out of the gate strong too. And then
is Chase there now?
Yeah, somewhere. I think he's in the shop. I walked out here to the toter. I got my wife and my cousin and my brother-in-law, my sister, and all of our youngins are over here, and they're all playing on swing set and jumping on the trampoline and drawing with chalk. So I figured if you wanted to hear me, I'd have to move out here.
So what's the future? What's in the future for Benji Hicks?
Keep winning races. Keep building badass race cars, and hopefully keep selling chassis and providing for the family.
Oh, that's always a plus, right?
That's exactly right. And that's what I tell people a lot of times. A lot of people wake up and hate going to work or hate their job or hate what they're doing, but I get to wake up and go build race cars every day. Yeah, there's Chase.
Oh, there he is. Look,
there's McCormick.
Yeah, there's McCormick. What's up, Chase McCormick?
Much. How y'all doing?
Good, man. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Is it any chance you and Benji can debut your new car right here, right now?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Hell, I have to turn this camera around. I don't know how to do that.
We're lucky just to get you on the live feed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a trial and everything there for minutes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what you're getting ready to see is the new Chase McCormick double nickel. Debuting it live. Hey, me and you got the same shirt on.
Yeah, I try not to advertise for myself, but getting caught up on laundry. So
that was my problem too, man. I told you I was doing laundry today.
I can't turn the camera around, so I'm just going to turn my phone around and hope for the best.
All right. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the new Chase McCormick double nickel. Look at that. Woo-wee.
Yeah. Got Crew Chief James over there, old Jimmy.
Yeah. Oh, Jimmy Mac, Big Mac.
Daddy Mac, yeah.
Mac.
That is a sharp-looking ride right there.
Race cars on the spoiler.
Look at there.
Benji, you going to be mad if you were looking at that Saturday night?
Absolutely not. Me and Chase 4 times, hell, I'd be just as happy to see him win as if.
That's awesome, dude. So is Chase going to make his debut Saturday night?
Do what now?
Is Chase going to make his debut Saturday night in that double nickel?
Yep, that's the plan. Yep.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
We've got everything finished up. We've scouted out, set all our small stuff, and got the shocks smashed and doing a few final touches to tie up some loose ends, and gonna get her put in his trailer tonight and get it taken over to his shop so he can play with it over there for a little while. But as far as I know, everything's gonna be done here tonight.
She is pretty, and your dad he just said she sure is pretty. All right, I know you told me you didn't have any T-shirts left, but you do have hats, right?
Yeah, and we're actually Scarlett and Megan McCormick, Chase's wife and mama, are making my hats. They're actually making I think another dozen or so this week, and so we're gonna have some more at the racetrack this weekend, and we're in line to get shirts made. Just how it is with everything right now, trying to get supplies and all that good stuff. So.
Right. Okay, this is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to buy a fan of Benji Hicks racing hat. You'll have them Saturday night, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy a fan Benji Hicks racing hat. The first one that could tell me, the first viewer, and we got quite a bit on, the first viewer that could tell me Benji's dad's nickname, we get a Benji Hicks racing hat.
Boy, I wish I could see the comments right now.
None come up yet.
Nobody's come up yet.
And no cussing. He's not a butthole or anything.
Oh Lord, here goes my sister. My sister's commenting on it.
No, they're ineligible. Lynn Hefner got it. The gambler. So
Jacob said Blackjack.
Blackjack.
That was the team name.
Yeah, that was behind the 21.
Yep,
yeah,
sure
was. That was the 21, the 121 of mine and my brother's 602 car, and then the 121 of Noah Tucker's 604 car. Was the Blackjack Racing team.
So Lynn Hefner, you could go to Benji Hicks' trailer. Benji, when you come in to register Saturday night, I'll give you the money for the hat. Just go to Benji's trailer, and he'll hook you up with a hat. Speaking of your dad and your uncle, you come from a great breed of dirt racers, dude. So what age did you decide, hey, this is what I want to do right here? Because I remember you when you was eating dirt down at 311 Speedway.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, as far as and I'm sure Dad can comment on here and say it, because I used to bug the shit out of him. I'd message him all the time. I'd text him, I'd call him, I'd message him on Facebook. Anytime that I could, I was messaging Dad. I told him, I said, put me in a race car. I said, I don't care if it's a U car. I said, put me in a race car. I want to race. I want to do this. I want to drive. And lo and behold, he came to me and my brother, and we started racing asphalt, but I'm going to skip all that because that was a good learning curve, I guess. But in 2012, actually 2011, they had came out during the off season there at the end of the 2011 season and said that they was going to start the 602 division at 311. And so Dad came to me and my brother, and he was like, hey, here's the deal. I'll supply the car. I'll, pay the bills. I'll buy the motor, tires, wheels, blah, 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 whatever. He said, y'all just keep it up, and y'all are going to split time, and we're going to go race, and we're going to have fun. And so me and my brother, we worked hard, and, we tried keeping the car looking the best we could and not tearing it up too much, but, being rookies, it happens. But after we got the car ready during the off season, the next biggest thing was, okay, well, who's going to drive first? Who's going to start the switching back and forth? And a lot of people don't know this story, but my brother, he don't care nothing about driving anymore, and he really didn't care nothing about driving then. I mean, he enjoyed it, but it wasn't his cup of tea. He'd rather work on them and set them up. But we went to the first practice at 311, and that's how we decided who was going to drive the car first, was whoever turned the fastest lap in practice that night. And he ended up beating me, and so he did turn the faster lap of the two of us, and so he got to run the first race. And long story short, he was actually leading his first race and spun out, went to the tail, and came back up through the field, and they took the white flag, and he went into one and dove up underneath, I think Thomas Hyatt maybe was, or no, I think it was Mike Ship, maybe, the concrete man. He dove up underneath him going into one, and lack of seat time, I guess you could say, he lost control and spun out again. And so he had the chance to win his first race, and he stepped on it. And then the next week it was my go-round, and I started on the pole and led every lap, and I won the first ever dirt race that I ever ran.
Oh, wow.
So I think he went on to win four races that year, and I went on to win 5 or 6 races that year or something. I won 1 or 2 maybe more than he did, but we had a good time doing it, and that was really the first year that I'd ever ran anything on dirt. I fiddled around with some go-karts or something, but that's like driving on asphalt anyways. So
yeah.
So in 2013, Dad stepped away for a little bit, and I was focusing on football and going to college to play football, and that really didn't work out the way I wanted it to. And then came back in 14, I bought Dad's old Masterbuilt that he had, and in 14, 15, and till the end of 15, I drove for myself. And then Mom and Dad came up to me one night and was like, "Hey, if we supply the car again and you just keep it up, you just drive for us, we'll put you in better equipment." Because at the time, hell, I was running a car that was 8 years old against guys like Chase. It was running stuff, up to date. And, hell, I may have had a bent shock or something and didn't know it. And I was just out there driving the wheels off of it. But so we done that deal. And then in 16, I started driving for them again. And we had an old Rocket, and we ran pretty good with it. We won 4 or 5 races in 16. And then basically the rest is history. I mean, I'm not a big name by no means, but I felt like my name got more popular in 17 and 18. We won the fast track deal in 17 and won 24 races that year, and then in 18 we won 25 races. So 50 almost 50 races in 2 years. I felt like that was a big accomplishment.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. You 2 things. I'm glad football didn't get you, because now we got you.
That's right.
And no matter where you go, and I'm pulling for you. I'm a huge Benji Hicks fan. Always have been. I was a huge Tony Hicks fan, Billy Hicks fan.
So we got Mark Hicks
and Mark Hicks, yeah. And so I'll watch you when you get run with the Lucas guys, man. I'm like, that's my boy right there. We're up on TV screaming, "Go Benji, come on!"
That's right.
Just know you got some fans over here.
Well, if it ever comes where I can win a World of Outlaw or Lucas race, or a bigger staged event, something like that, I'm gonna get out and let me hear you backstretchers.
I'm gonna hold you to that too. You have something, Nick?
I would say your mama put on here that you started wanting to race at 4 years old.
Well, there you go.
No.
I feel like Ricky Bobby. Me and my mom actually had just had this conversation the other day talking about Ricky Bobby. I want to go fast.
That's what Tony put on here. It says, "Ricky Bobby, I want to go fast."
That's it.
Katie said you wanted to drive a race car as soon as you come out of the womb.
Yeah. Ain't much has changed.
Brooke Moore says, "Big props to BHR for Dale's championship in 2018."
There you go. I try and help out the racers. Dale, I know Dale's a good buddy of ours. He picked up a big win for him at Carolina the other week. I was proud of him. He done a good job.
Absolutely. We was all proud of Dale for that win, and I know you and him's pretty tight.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
but you got any? I know you got some sponsors. And one more thing before I let you get to your sponsors, I got one more thing. What really impressed me, and the first night you won, Tony come up to me. He's like, "You got to wait to talk to him because we pray after every win."
Yeah.
And that's very impressive, dude. And you know, I applaud y'all for that.
Yeah. A lot of people think I'm not going to say we're not. We're not Bible thumpers per se, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with knowing your Bible and all this, but we're thankful for what the good Lord has gave us, and we know that all thanks is because of Him. All our praises to Him, and none of what we do would be possible. Waking up and breathing fresh air every morning is because of Him, and so winning a feature event is just another blessing that He's gave us.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Well, we won't keep you much longer, man. You throw out your sponsors for us, buddy.
First and foremost, T&K Enterprises. My mom and dad couldn't do anything without them. BHR Fabrication, double nickel, double nickel race cars, Hinge and Racing Engines, South Main Street Service Center, Hooker Harness with Neil and Scott. They've been on board since day one. And you're in the market for the best set of seat belts that you can get. Call them. Maria with FK Rod Ends. She's came back on board this year. I got Winners, rear ends transmission, Falcon transmissions, PPM Racing Products, Sweet Manufacturing. I know I'm forgetting a lot of them. Kaiser Wheels, Jimmy Schultz with Dirt Wrap. I'm missing a lot of my product sponsors. My main sponsors I've got there, but a lot of product sponsors, man. I'm telling you, it's hard to remember them all because not only do they help me on my car, but they help me in my business, and it's so much to keep up with that. There's so much in my business to keep up with what's going on cars, what's ordered, what's not ordered, what I need to get. They're all a huge help, but I really couldn't do. A lot of people think it's just me, and it's not the case. I can't thank my family enough. My crew chief Brian, which is also my brother-in-law, he's in the shop with me every night. My parents for allowing me to do what I do. My wife for allowing me to do what I do and loving me. Even though I stay at the shop really late most nights, and she's got the youngins and taking care of them, and my kids for not forgetting who Daddy is, even though I'm like I said here late at night, and my cousin Carson for helping my wife when I'm not around. Um, all the family supporting me. It really means a lot, and if Bumperjack can ever get his video to load for our hauler tour, he'll know. But it's all it's a whole big family thing. When we go to the racetrack, we got a ton of family with us, and that's the way we keep it. Is it's all family related and family involved, and all the support that I have from them, it means a ton. And I couldn't. Going to the racetrack and a home life not being good shows in your results, and
Absolutely.
so our results have been good this year, so home life's been even better. So
There you
I gotta
go.
think
I always say
Kendall Tucker
behind
too. He's made his debut in the 602s this year, and he's working on his car, and he'll come over here and hang out and piddle, and we'll get his car done, or be working on his car, or move over to work on my car, and he's watching and learning as we go this year. So
Kendall is making strides, and he's
he
going to be a
is,
good race car driver.
he is. Yeah, we I don't know if it'll happen this year, but maybe towards the end of the year, but for sure next year we'll have him in a double nickel and have him dialed in even better.
Absolutely. I always say behind every race car driver is a good family, man, and you got a real good family, buddy.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, Benji. Well, man, I sure appreciate you, dude, and you just don't know I'm a huge fan of yours. I look up to you big time, man.
I'm
You're
a
way
huge
younger
fan
than
of
me, and
y'all.
All right.
Yeah,
Give
I
me
love
one
what
before we
y'all
go.
I love what y'all are doing for the racing community, man. A lot of people, don't get the publicity just being a local racer, but y'all have made it come to life around here, around our area for sure. And a lot of these drivers, getting the publicity that they need and to help their sponsors to make local racing even better and survive. I really appreciate what y'all are doing.
Thank you, man. That means a lot coming from you.
Absolutely. And one more
Give me
thing
one before we go.
here. What's up, Backstretchers?
That's my boy. I'll see you Saturday night, buddy.
All right, buddy. Y'all be good.
You too, man. Thank you, Benji.
Yeah, man.
Benji Hicks, ladies and gentlemen, man. Class act.
Absolutely. And
Class
like I
act.
said, no, he's talking about family. The Hicks family has been racing as a family for as long as I can remember.
Absolutely.
Because at one time, Tony drove for my uncle when Benji and him were smaller kids.
Yeah.
And they were always there.
Yeah. We got to get Benji's kids racing, so it'll always be a Hicks out on the track because it wouldn't look right without a Hicks somewhere racing.
You're right.
All right, guys. Well, we got Stephen Padula. He's ready to go.
He disappeared.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I think I just got a message from him. Let me see. No. Okay, let's see.
But
let me see.
while we're waiting for Padula to come back, we made a trip to Vietnam.
Yes, we did.
To Fayetteville Motor Speedway for the Mid-East Triple Crown, and it was an exciting event.
Yes, it was. Excuse me.
She says, Ashley Hicks says, no, Mama ain't ready for all that.
We got to get another Hicks getting it prepped. I think we need Benji's sister to race. Okay, well.
But Katie in the race car.
Hey,
Let's see.
that's right. As long as there are Hicks out there. Thank you, Ashlyn and Kristen, for standing behind Benji. Because it's like I said, behind every good race car driver is a good family, and even for me and Nick, I mean, for what we do, I couldn't do what I do without Misty and Nick with his daughter Haley. Allows us times to go to the racetrack and stuff. So we kind of know how you guys are. You lose a lot of time with him and stuff, but we really appreciate y'all for letting us have Benji Hicks for a little while.
Well, like I said, we snuck off to Fayetteville Motor Speedway for the Mid-East Triple Crown.
Okay. I have the link from earlier in my wife's computer. Yes.
Send a new link?
Yeah. No. He said he's got. He said he had to.
Yes, Ashlyn, we do have apparel. We have T-shirts.
Okay. Stephen.
And hoodies. I got T-shirts in black, pink, and gray.
Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move right along. Stephen is ready.
You ready for Stephen?
Yep, we're ready for Stephen.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We're trying to get you on the screen. There you go.
All right, here's your intro here. Driver of the number 31G, modified and 604 late model now. It's Mr. Stephen Padula. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, man, pretty good. Just got done eating dinner with my family. Now sitting here, getting ready to talk to you guys.
Oh, cool deal, man. I told you I smelled those tacos from here. They're smelling good.
I know my wife come in, the first thing she said was, why'd you make tacos Thursday, Cinco de Mayo? I was like, well, we can have tacos again Thursday if you want.
Dude, you can have tacos any day, man.
I can have tacos any day. How you been doing, buddy?
Man, we've been good. We've been busy as ever at work. Racing's been tough this year. Of course, I jumped up in that late model, and it's been real tough. But other than that, we've been doing all right. How about y'all?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Thank you. Speaking of the late models, multiple wins in the modified, and you made the decision to switch over to the 604 late model, man. How did that decision come about?
Man, we kind of just felt like in the last couple of years we had really won just about everything we wanted to win. We're kind of, whatever that we didn't get that points championship last year, but Jeff's a great points racer, and I mean, we just had some bad luck there at the end of the year. I kind of lost my head at one of them races and did some dumb stuff, and so that was about the only thing we didn't win the last couple of years was that points deal. But we had won, I think, 37 races out of 71 main events. So in the course of 2 years, and I figured it up, we sat like, I don't know, 57 or 58 quick times, multiple heat race wins, the whole 9 yards. So, I mean, we were just ready. We were ready for a new challenge. I know a lot of my guys didn't like me, whatever. I'm sure a lot of them was glad to see me get that late model, and I'm sure they're all laughing at me now because we're running like a bag of crap. But it won't stay that way forever. I promise you that.
No, because I know you ran this past weekend.
Yeah.
Weekend before last.
Was it week before last? You ran this past weekend, didn't you?
Yeah, we ran down at Swainsboro. We weren't no good. We tightened up too much. We were good in practice, and we tightened up too much there for qualifying. And those South Georgia tracks kind of go the opposite way, and it kind of caught me off guard. And we qualified 19th out of, I don't know, 30-something cars, and we just decided to pack it up and head to the house. We didn't want to tear a bunch of stuff up. And but we did. We raced down at Friendship the weekend before, and there was 20 or so cars there, and we qualified 7th. I think we finished 5th. We were up to about 3rd at one point in time. We had a pretty good car. I just felt like I was, I could have been a lot better to be able to keep up with Benji. I mean, it's been tough for anybody to keep up with him up there this year. I think we had a third place car. Kyle Pierce was pretty good. I kind of got shuffled around up in there. I just feel like I was pretty smooth and just kept it pointed straight coming off the corner. A lot of guys kept going in there too hard and getting tight, and that's how I get by them on the restart. And there was a couple of cars that was better than me, but I just kept it in my lane, kept it in my groove, and kept it straight and smooth, and it worked out. So we ended up with a top 5 up there, but it was good. It was good for my confidence, but still, I hate to sound like this, but not really. We're looking for more, but they didn't build Rome overnight. It took a while to build Rome, so we so like I said earlier, we'll get it figured out, and when we do, you'll see us. You'll see us in some pictures, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely, dude. I look forward to talking to you because I know for a fact after watching you run at Friendship the other week, I know for a fact you're going to be in Victor Lane again, coming to see me. Yes, sir. I hope so, man. I hope I get up there where I can run with Benji. And get some wins. We're gonna be there this Saturday. Give it our best shot again. Hopefully we get it freed up good enough where we can qualify. Man, our race trim is really good. It's just we're so snug in qualifying trim that it's just tough to make speed in 2 laps. Don't really need everybody to burn off some fuel and start getting freed up, and that's when my stuff really comes to life. So, but we'll get it figured out. Like I say, I've been so busy at work. I really haven't had time to work on my racing stuff. Not like I should, but it is what it is. So work's always the most important thing, work and family. And when I got time, I get down there and work on the race car, but most, work and family is the main deal. I know. Now I haven't seen many pictures lately, but I know when you was modified racing or whatnot, you was in the shop at like 3 a.m. every morning, man.
Yeah.
I mean, is that the kind of?
Oh yeah, I'm still there every morning. I'm still there every morning at 4:30, 5 o'clock. 4 o'clock, 4:30. It just depends. I've been working late here lately because we've been so busy in the shop. So when I work late and then I get home late and then I get to bed later than I like to, and it's really, really tough to get up, 3:30, 4 o'clock. But usually I'm in the shop no later than 5. And that's probably what's had me a little bit off this year too. Is I hold on a second. Somebody wants to say hi to you.
Okay,
you can say hi. You can say hi.
Hey there.
Say hi to everybody.
Hey there.
Say, I'm going to race one day too. Okay. Okay, go in there with mommy. Go in there with mommy. She wanted to say hi so bad. She was sitting over here off to the side. I want to say hi. I want to say hi.
Absolutely, man.
But yeah, that's a deal. I still do get up early. I'm up every morning by 4:30, and usually down the shop by 5. My early mornings I'm in there at 4:30. But like I say, it just work's been so tough here lately that I've been sleeping in a little and, not getting in the shop till 5, quarter after 5. And that's probably hurting me, like I say, a little bit too, because I do not work on the race car after work. That's family time. That's my little girl's time. My little girl's very special to me. Family's very special to me. So that's their time, especially being gone all day Saturday racing and this and that and everything else.
And see, that's the side of Stephen Padula that not a lot of people see. They see the tough nose, hard nosed racer. And I know I always used to look at, your pictures when you would show them at whatever time, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, damn, that's what it takes to win races right there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It takes dedication, man. Dedication, determination, a lot of heart, a lot of passion. And last year, man, we was just on it. We had got that mod, and we had been in that mod for 3 years. I had actually wrecked a car down there the year before, so it was a different mod, but it was still Nick stuff. And so I just I'd worked on a balance, and I'd got a really good balance there the year before last, really, and then the end of last year, I got a pair of glasses and didn't realize how good I couldn't see. Not the end of the year last year, the end of the year before. And didn't realize how good I couldn't see. And I walked out of the eye doctor's office, and I said, man, these trees got leaves on them. Boy, it's been a long time since I've seen leaves. So, and then I won like 4 races in a row, and then, lost one, then won another 5, and then blah, 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 blah. So I feel like glasses really helped me. But yeah, that shop time is really worth it. Cause you're going to win the races in the shop, and that's what it takes. Takes a lot of shop time, takes a lot of man hours, takes a lot of, and the modified stuff takes a lot with the load stick and late model stuff, a lot of hours on that load machine and, tape measure and this and that and everything else. So it's dedication, determination, heart, and, and then emotion gets mixed in with it too, of course, but that usually happens at the racetrack. So.
Oh yeah. So, what's the learning curve, man? I know it's a huge. This is what I was told, and I've never drove a modified, so I couldn't tell you. But I heard the modified is a hell of a lot of driving compared to the late model. Is that true?
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I really like the late model or the modified better than I like the late model. Not because I'm not good in the late model. Just because I feel like if you got a good car up underneath you in a late model, it takes a lot less. I'm not going to say talent or skill, because all of it takes talent, all of it takes skill. But it takes a lot less finesse with that late model. That modified is man, it's finesse. You got hard tires, you got a narrow front end, you got a 4-link suspension, and you're just trying to make grip. And when you can figure out how to make grip and keep it on the right front, and then you can start backing off the throttle pedal and start driving at 1/4 and 1/2 throttle. It takes a lot of skill to be able to do that. It takes a lot of skill to be able to keep it up on the bar and keep it turning and keep it going straight. So I personally believe that a modified is way harder to drive than a late model is. A late model, I've had a little bit of a tough transition into late model, because the way I drive a modified, you can't drive a late model. I drag the brakes a lot in modified. I use a brake floater bar to keep it up on the right front, and I keep it real good and straight. And them late models, you about got to whip them and just make them unhappy and just manhandle them. You guys watch Benji out there on a Saturday night, dude. If that guy lifts out of the throttle 3 times during a race, then my name ain't Stephen Padula, and that's, I'm gonna be honest with you, that's just not my way of racing. I'm not that guy. Hopefully I can get to be that guy. But I'm just not that guy right yet. I'm comfortable. It's got a lot of grip. It's got a lot of stability. But I don't know. I'm just not a late model driver quite yet. So
that's, Zach Tate,
yes, sir.
Big friend of mine, one of my best friends. He tried the late model. He said crap on that, man. He said, I'm going back to the modified.
Yeah. It's tough. And like I said earlier, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be are sitting back at their computers watching this or talking about it, saying, oh man, he's going to get back in a modified. He ain't no good in the late model. He's going to get back in a modified. But I mean, I might be back in a modified before the end of the year, but it'll be a big race like Charlotte, or Jason has something $3,000 and up to win. You'll see me in one. But as far as the whole deal goes about me getting back in a modified week to week, you won't see it happen. Just I got too much invested in this late model deal, and this is really what I want to do. I want to run these big crate races. I want to, try to win these big crate races. And I believe in my heart that I have I have the passion, I have the heart, I have the determination to do it. I just have to figure it out, And sometimes it's a little tough for other people to figure out stuff than it is for other people. But it's just me, and that's the way I'm going to do it. So,
well, dude, I mean, I seen what you could do Saturday night at Friendship, so I know you're getting there, and you're going to be there, and I promise you that.
Yeah.
And I know you've been doing a lot of testing. See, I hear stuff through the grapevine. I'm keeping up with you, buddy.
Yeah.
But hey, you got some good people behind you, man. I mean, so there's no doubt in my mind you're going to be up front in that late model, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get it sooner or later. Hopefully, it's sooner more than later. It hurts. It hurts my feelings when I go and ain't got a top 5 car. But you just got to put them feelings to the side and go back and work harder.
That's right. I mean, hey, nothing. Seat time is everything. I mean,
yeah.
So, and you know that. I'm not telling you nothing you don't know.
The more laps you can make, the better off you are.
Absolutely. So where do you want to go with this, man? I mean, do you want to go super racing with, later on down the road?
Dude, I'm going to be honest with you. I'll be 38 years old in June. Got a big business that I own part of that I help run. I got little girl who's going to, be, she just turned 3. So next couple years, we'll figure out what she wants to do, play ball, and maybe she want to race a go-kart. So, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I can't really answer that question. I mean, I know as of right now for the next couple of years, I'm going to be in that crate car, and I'm going to try to get me, 10,000, 20,000 to win crate race. That's really what my goal is right now, and then if a super ride comes along or my dad decides to buy a super, then, I mean, you might see me in a super, but as of right now, probably not. It's just too much to invest to be competitive in the super world. I mean, to be competitive, you got to invest $60,000 just in an engine. And if you buy one, you better buy 3,
Oh yeah.
So, and then you got, $1,000 worth of tires on the race car, the way tires are now. And it's just a lot of money. And I'm a weekend warrior. I can't go racing, 60, 70, 80 nights a year. That's what it takes. I firmly believe that's what it takes I firmly believe in my heart. That's what it takes to be a good super racer. And I'm not ever going to be able to do that. So super racing, I ain't going to say it's out of the question, but it's probably way far out there.
I got you. So, but you're in a Longhorn this year. Is that right?
What's that now?
Aren't you in a Longhorn?
Yes, sir. I'm in a brand new Longhorn. I got took possession of it. I took possession of it. I guess it was the end of October last year. So we didn't really do much with it when we first got it. We tested a little bit here and there, but we really, when we got done with, everything there, and we tested it some over the winter time. And then we went to Volusia. Really didn't get to make much laps down there because we left. It was so, track was so rough. And then we've been testing here and there. Hadn't really tested as much as I'd like to, but we still have tested a bunch. I don't know. But we'll be back in it this weekend. We'll be in it about every weekend. I got a couple weddings to go to this summer. Other than that, we'll be in it pretty much every weekend. And as soon as I get some kind of balance down, I will be traveling a lot more. But until then, I'll be hanging around here when there's local stuff, and then when there's not local stuff, I'll run off to Central to West Tennessee, or East Tennessee to Central Tennessee, and then down Georgia area where there's some of that big stuff at. Maybe in Florida, the end of the year, All-Tech's got some big races, and down there at Needmore they got a big race. So a bunch of them tracks like that. That's ultimately, like I said, what I want to do. I want to go race all them big races like that. So, but I need to get this car figured out and get a balance. I I feel like once I do, I'll be good. You know, we went up to I-75 for the American All-Star opening weekend, and we wasn't bad up there. We qualified. There was like 40 cars. We qualified, I think, 4th overall the first day, and didn't do all that great there in the main. I think I pulled off. No, I didn't. I hit a damn uke tire. Them damn uke tires suck. So then the next day we didn't qualify so hot, didn't make it, and we ended up packing up and come to the house to save some equipment. So we've had some good runs. We had a good run down at Cherokee earlier this year, and you know we had got a good run up at Friendship the other week. So we I don't know, it'll come.
It'll come. It'll come.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Are we going to see you at Charlotte this year?
I don't know if I'll be there in the next couple weeks because they got that whole tire rule deal.
Yeah,
you can run super tires in 604, and they're saying that the crate tires are going to be better there anyway. But I don't know, man. I don't know that I'm gonna race against super tires because I'm not gonna go buy a bunch of super tires, and that's the only weekend you can race them. And you got to buy $1,000. You just got to spend. In my eyes, you got to spend $1,500. You got to buy 2 fronts and you got to buy 4 rears because you ain't gonna go up there and run 2 days on 2 rears. It ain't gonna happen. And then if it gets real good, you're gonna have to run a 1350, for qualifying heat races, and then you're gonna have to put a 1600 on for or a 70. I don't know what they run up there for the main. So you're gonna be into it for probably like 4 or 6. Maybe 8 tires, and then you got to have a spare front tire too. So you're talking probably 9 tires at $250 a piece that we can't run nowhere else.
Yeah, that's a tough one to bite right there.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I would, but if we was running spec 1350s, I'd be there in a heartbeat for sure. But I just don't know that I'm gonna go run against super tires. Everybody's saying, like I said, oh, the spec tires will outrun them. The spec tires will outrun them, but I don't know. I don't know if they'll out-qualify them. So,
yeah, I don't see that happening either, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. So.
Yeah, I'm wrong a lot. So,
you and me both, man.
I tell David all the time, I've only been wrong once a bunch of times.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. My daddy will tell you he ain't never been wrong, and then he woke up.
Yeah. Right. Well, hey, man, throw some sponsors out there. I know you got a bunch.
Do what now? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said, go ahead and throw us your sponsors out there, buddy. We won't keep
much
longer.
First off, I'd like to thank my wife and my daughter, man. Without their blessing, I wouldn't be able to do it. My mom and my dad are huge in my racing program. Without their support, I wouldn't be able to do it. My family businesses, Padula Excavating and Paving, Padula Material and Landscape Supply. That's our material business next to our shop. All my brothers, I got 3 brothers and a sister. Couldn't do it without their support. Hey, baby, can I have 1 more minute, please? Go back in there. Thank you. Go back in there. So sorry.
That's okay.
Dry Zone Racing. He's a guy from Massachusetts who sponsors me. Upstate Builders, a guy out of Vero Beach, Florida. He's a good friend of ours. He sponsors me. Mooresville Oil and Propane. They're our fuel dealer. I can't even think now. Willie's Carbon Dyno Shop, Hendren Racing Engines. I don't know. I can't even think. Oh, the Joy Seating. Simpson, they helped me out some. I don't know. Dig Designs, Dig Graphics. He's my graphic guy. Buzzy's Powertrain. Buzzy and his family are great people. They do all my rear end and my transmission stuff for me. Anybody who doesn't know Buzzy in Mooresville, go see Buzzy if you need some rear end or transmission work done. They are the best, or rack or steering gear, whatever you use. So I think that's about it.
All right, man. Well, I want to thank your wife and your daughter for letting us have Stephen Padula every Saturday in it's a few minutes here. Tell them I said I appreciate you. Appreciate them. I'm sorry. And big fans, man. I know you got a lot of fans in the stands and stuff. I see them with those red shirts on. So, and I know they're going to be happy when you get back in victory lane, that 604, buddy.
Yeah. Some will be happy. Some will be not so happy, but we'll tell them all we love them. That's all we can do.
There you go. There you go, buddy. Well, thank you for spending a few minutes with us, Stephen. I'll see you Saturday night at Friendship. And,
I appreciate y'all having me.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right, buddy. I appreciate y'all having me. Y'all have a good night.
You
too, buddy.
Yep. See you. Bye.
See you. Bye. Stephen Padula, another class act, man. I mean, Stephen's a good guy.
Absolutely. And learned a lot more than you see at the racetrack.
Oh, absolutely, man. It's just like I told him, people sees that hard-nosed racer, and when he's at the racetrack, dude, I mean, and I don't know a driver that's not like that. That's all you think about when you're at the racetrack, is that race car and getting up front. So.
Oh, absolutely. And Dale Moore commented while he was on with Padula, says, I'll be the first one to say a mod is definitely more technical and takes a lot more focus. I got to practice Jeff's. Had more fun in 10 laps than I ever did in a late model.
I believe Dale's telling a fib right there, because I bet you he had some fun at Carolina Speedway, though.
He just said he had more fun than he did in late model. He didn't say he didn't have fun.
Well, I bet he had more fun winning that race the other week. I like to see Dale in the modified, though. Dale's a heck of a driver, man. I'm glad to call Dale my buddy, and I like to. I heard through the grapevine we may get to see him in a modified before the year.
I've heard that for a couple of years.
I believe it may come true this year.
You think so?
I believe so. I
think Leo Pena was in here earlier.
I seen Leo in here. He said he was a big 31G fan. And
must delete it because it's gone.
I seen somebody else said that. There it is. Leo's a 31G fan. Seen somebody else was a 31G fan in here. William Cooper, I believe, right there. Yep, big Stephen Padula, 31G fan. He's got a lot of fans out there in the stands. Like I say, I see a lot of them red shirts.
He's a lot like Senior was.
Yeah,
he's got two kinds of fans.
Oh yeah,
the ones that like him and the ones that hate him.
Oh yeah,
but every one of them is watching where he's at.
That's exactly right. If you look at the lineup, you look for where Stephen Padula finished. Class act guy though. Sure appreciate him spending time with us tonight. Appreciate y'all spending time with us. Y'all showing out tonight. Thank y'all so much. But we made our way to Fayetteville Speedway.
We
Saturday.
For the Mid-East Triple Crown.
Oh, I don't need the headphones no more.
We don't need the headphones anymore. RCL, Randy's Custom Lettering customers came and showed up and showed out.
They sure did.
A whole lot of Randy Custom Lettering guys there.
Yes, they did. I told the winner of the. Are we going to announce the winner of 602 late model?
Absolutely.
Okay. Preston Blaylock and JP. I talked to them before the race, and JP was like, have y'all got any decals? I said, JP, you better, if you're going to put any on your daddy's car, tell him to hold on. I said, these things pick you up. And what'd he do?
Set it on the pole.
Set it on the pole. I told him he better hold on. Chris Joyce won his prospective heat race.
Big Deborah picked up the heat race number 3 win. Cheeseburger Mullis picked up heat race number 2.
Yep.
Preston Blaylock picked up heat race number 1.
Number 1, yep.
So
all our local guys that was there showed out. I ain't even gonna lie. I think I told Nick, I said, look at there.
Dalton finished second in his heat race.
Dalton Jacobs, yep.
Robbie Gibson finished 5th.
Yep.
Bill Tesh was 6th in the first heat race. Daniel Durham was 3rd in the second heat race.
Yep. Caleb Simmons.
Cole Wappel was 2nd in the 3rd heat race behind Chris Joyce. Matt Duggins was 4th, and Caleb Simmons was 7th in the 3rd heat race.
So we had a bunch of locals there to go pull for, man, and I was pulling for every one of them. The feature, man, I'm gonna tell you what, they had that racetrack. It had character.
It had a lot of character in 1 and 2.
Yes, it did.
Going into 1 was a whole lot of character.
Yeah.
And that's the one place that everybody was having trouble getting into 1.
Yeah. In fact, that's what Stephen Padula. I still got Stephen on my mind. Preston Blaylock told me right there when we first come into the gate. I went over there and talked to him, and he said, I practiced last night. He said, I can't figure out how to get this thing into 1. He said, it's tough, man. He said, I don't know.
He wasn't the only one.
No. Chris Joyce actually told me he was having trouble getting
But,
into
but
one,
it was
too.
Preston's first time ever being there.
Yes, it
It
was.
was Chris's first time ever being there.
Yep.
It was somebody else's first time ever being there.
I think maybe Cole Apples.
Trey Stamper.
Trey Samper won the modified
Modified,
race.
yeah, he
602 open wheel modified. Yeah. So congratulations to Preston Blaylock, our boy. Preston's a great dude, man, and I'm going to have him on the show. We're going to have him on the show. I'm sorry. Sometime soon. We got the next 3 weeks wrapped up, I believe, but after that, I want to try to get Preston on.
Brittany Wall says all 3 winners have never ran a lap on the track, and both 602 late model winner and mod winner won for the first time at the Mid-East, won their first Mid-East race this weekend.
Oh, wow. And want to thank Brittany Walls, Brittany and Jason for putting on a bang-up show.
And Mid-East Motorsports.
Mid-East Motorsports, absolutely. You guys are top-notch. One of the premier series, I think, in the nation, not just North Carolina, in the nation. It's well run. Just a great group of people. We're very fortunate to get to work with them at Friendship Motor Speedway. And I'm going to tell you, I can't say enough about them two. Jason likes mud on her toes.
Jason and Brittany, and then Josh Helms and Willard was there. Like I said, I got to talk to Willard a long time after the race, after everybody was left. But enjoy seeing all those guys and working with them.
I actually got Misty to the racetrack Saturday night. I could not believe it.
You took a box of wine, but you got it.
Took a box of wine, but hey, you know what? She said she had fun. She's ready for Friendship now.
I doubt that.
Nah, I doubt it too. She don't want none of the Friendship. She don't want none of the ship. I got to put my hat back on. I'm sporting the Jameson McBride hat too, by the way, J-Mac. He, I think he still has some of these for sale. They're awesome looking hats.
Brittany says, "Thank you both for that. We appreciate you both for all you do to help us."
Well, thank y'all. We appreciate y'all.
We probably don't do much, but we'll do whatever we can.
That's exactly right. We'll do whatever we have to.
And I'm gonna be the first one. I even told Willard and I told Jason. I said I feel weird because I don't get to go to a racetrack and I have to do nothing.
Yeah, I know. I felt weird about it too. I was like, wow. See. Senor Mabrigas is back.
Noel says we're jealous. We want to see Misty at State Line or Friendship.
Misty will be at one of the two. I promise you. She's pumped up about dirt racing again. I think a lot of people that come up and said hey to her and stuff, and that made her feel more welcome and stuff. She always says I don't know nobody.
And Bonnie and Lindsay and everybody.
Bonnie and Lindsay were there, right?
And watched the race with us in the grandstands while Chris was racing.
Right. So she had a great time, and I'm glad she was with us.
But 602 Middies late models. Of course, Preston Blaylock picking up the win in that 18 machine. First time ever been to the racetrack. Cheeseburger Mullis was second.
Yep.
Big Deborah Chris Joyce, a strong third.
Chris Joyce, great run.
Timmy Mills was fourth. AJ Bellinger was fifth. Dalton Jacobs sixth. Cole Apple seventh.
Baby D.
Daniel Durham eighth. Robbie Gibson ninth. 10th went to Stephen Blanton. Other honorable was Matt Duggins was there. Ended up finishing 17th. Something happened to him. Caleb come in early. Ended up 19th. Bill Tish ended up 21st. But 6 out of the top 10 were local guys.
Local guys. Our boys went up there and showed out.
And how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 of them were from Reedsville?
Yeah. Hey, Reedsville, good blood comes from Reedsville, so. I mean, we got Pino in Reedsville.
This is true.
Pino's in the house.
Then we had
Brendan Tucker says he thinks Jameson's out of hats right now, so you can't get one of them.
That's possible. They all said the Mid-East Street Stocks invaded Fayetteville Motor Speedway. Love street stocks.
I do too, man. What a show.
Of course, Renegades will be at Friendship in place of Super Stock 4s this week.
Let me ask you something.
And I have heard through a rumor mill, it might be 2 cars coming back to Friendship.
Well, that's exactly what I was getting ready to ask, because I talked to Randy Benfield about it, And he says he couldn't run up Friendship because of the rules was different and whatnot. And that's what I was going to ask Brittany since she was in here. What's the difference in them?
I know Jason asked Benfield and Jasper Hooker to bring his back out.
Oh, really? So that will be a great show.
Benfield and Hooker said, if you go, I'll go. So hopefully we'll see both of them there this weekend.
Will they get to run with the other ones or? I mean,
like I said, I don't know what the true.
Yeah,
it's Renegades Crate Sportsman, so I don't know what the.
From what Randy told me, it was a shot that was different on the front or something, and that's the reason he couldn't run up Friendship. So, because I didn't talk to him about coming up there,
and maybe
Travis Lawson says J-Max got something in the works, hat wise. Travis, can you do one of these but on the backstretch on it? Yeah, I'd love to have a patch on it right there.
Make a patch for it.
I wear it to Florida.
Street stock, mini street stocks. Mitchell Duval picked up the win out of Gaffney, South Carolina, 18 machine. Blake Pryor was second. Andy Stewart, Mr. Excitement, in the 75 machine was third. Everett Dunlap fourth. Dalton Pinnell was fifth. Cameron Holloway sixth. Rick Razzled. Sorry if I said that wrong. Was seventh. Joey Wilkes eighth. Mike Maines was ninth, and Dalton Peavy rounded out your top 10.
Mitchell Duval is tough in one of them cars.
Randy ended up 11th.
Yep. Randy had some problems. I think Randy was in a wreck. Yep. Pino. I
don't know what you done, but you clicked the button.
Pino. Well, Pino likes to mess with Nick. Mitchell Duval's tough.
He clicked the button on the mouse.
Yeah. Travis says, I wish. I love straw hat. I love my straw hat, man. I'll tell you what.
Oh.
Thanks to Leo Pena. He's the one that had one first. I had to copy him, though. I had to have one.
Then we rolled out the Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour.
The Sheets Mid-East. Trey Stampa.
First time there, first win in the Mid-East.
We're going to get Trey on the show, too.
Another RCL customer.
Yep.
Picked up the win. Led flag to flag.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Eric Bentley run a close second. Jason Altiers was third. Ethan Wilson fourth. Jasper Hooker, your local hooker.
Your local
top
hooker.
5.
Look at Jasper going down there showing out.
Jasper had a really good run.
Yes, he did. I love that black car. That thing looks sweet.
Jonathan Hooks was 6th. 7th was Case Daniels. 8th went to C.J. Sweat. Ryan Morgan was 9th. And 10th went to Gary Jarrett. Cambridge Gann ended up 11th.
Yep.
He actually started in the rear because power steering quit working in staging.
Hey, he missed a big wreck going into 1, too. Good job for Cambridge.
Of course, Ronnie Covey in a wreck ended up 16th.
Yep.
Also Wayne Self ended up 20th.
Next week's guest.
Brandon Hall got in a wreck, ended up in a wreck, finished 22nd. Kenny Kellum ended up 24th.
So we had some locals up in the modified class, too. Go down there, show out, took him boys' money, Trey Snapper did. Ronnie Covey.
And all the Mid-East results are pending for tire samples.
Okay. Yep. They also ran the Legend cars, but I don't think we kept up with them too much. They're cool little rides. I'm not taking nothing.
They are cool. They actually put on some pretty good races.
They did. Man, that race was good.
When they got to run some green flag laps.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I had a couple of them upside down before the night was over.
Yeah.
I think Eddie Daniels from Rayford, North Carolina, ended up winning the Legends A feature.
Okay. They had to run 2 features, A feature and a B feature.
They had a B main at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Greg Dole from Cameron, North Carolina, ended up winning the B feature.
Those things are actually pretty cool. If I could get my fat ass in one, I would definitely drive.
I'll get in one.
You can get in one.
I'd get in one.
I'd be your crew chief.
I'd get in there.
I'd be your crew chief. I ain't changing no tires though. You got to.
Said, I wish he loves straw hats.
Oh man, I tell you, ain't nothing like a good straw hat.
Oh, sure you can. We need to figure out a way to get some patches made.
Yeah, that would be cool. Have a patch straw hat.
We can sew it on there.
I think Dalton had Rebecca Rumley do theirs. They got patches on theirs. Yeah. I think she does the patch deal. So
I don't need the hat. I just need the patches.
Tim Gunner, what's up? Big news. Forgot to even mention this. Nick went to Friendship Thursday. Haley Deegan in the house.
Haley Deegan and Brian Deegan.
And Brian Deegan.
Cut some laps in a 604 late model.
In Chubb Gunner's car. Actually cut some really good laps, didn't
she actually cut some good laps. I think she ended up with a 15.
Yeah.
55.
I heard through the grapevine that Ford's going to give her maybe permission to race up there this year. Because where the Chevrolet Motors, she has to get permission from Ford. And I didn't know this. I think somebody told me. I forgot who it was.
I didn't know about it.
Yeah. And somebody may know more about it than we do. But she had to get permission from Ford to come up there to practice. And maybe getting something put together. So I'm sure she.
Alan Sands, how dare you?
I hate Nick.
He said she looked really good.
I know, man. And Nick.
Randy Paul and them was parked right beside them.
Uh-huh.
And that's the only reason I knew she was there because I went over and talked to Randy.
Oh, really?
And Lyle was standing there.
And didn't get me no pictures.
I didn't. My phone was broke. My front camera broke.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I actually went some really good laps. And she has posted her YouTube video.
Yeah.
Yep. Of her at Friendship Motor Speedway.
I think you posted on the Backstretch as well.
I didn't post it on the
Oh, you didn't? Oh, yeah. You sent it to me in Messenger, didn't you? But Friendship, regular, like Nick said, the Renegades are on schedule this week. The Super Stock 4s are taking off. Pro 4s.
She says that she would tickle Abby to death. She is a major Deegan fan. She wants to be like her when she grows up.
Absolutely. So we may get to see Haley Deegan at Friendship.
Hopefully we will.
Okay. Let's do Zach Tate and Abby Tate got T-shirts like we mentioned earlier, guys. We're going to go ahead and put them up. Her and Brian going to do some stuff with us with the late model, putting together some stuff as we speak. I'm sure I'll be at Friendship Motor Speedway. It'll be at Friendship Motor Speedway. Got to do some more testing first. Well, Tim, make sure if you test, message me so I can come. I want to watch. I want to meet Haley. Can you bring her to meet me?
But Stokes Apparel coming out hot off the press with Abby Tate and Zach Tate, the Hillbilly and the Hillbilly Girl T-shirt.
As always, Travis Lawson knocked it out of the park. Thank you, Kyle Lawrence. I appreciate that. We had Benji on the show. If you didn't get the chance to check it out, make sure you check it out later.
You sent me a price guide, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I did.
I can go back and look at it.
Pre-orders are on sale right now. We debuted this shirt on the show. I want to thank Noel and Zach and Abby for letting us do that. Here's the pricing of the T-shirts. Small to extra large will be $18. 2X and up is $20. Hoodies, they're going to have small to extra large. They'll be $23. And 2X and up will be $25. You can contact Zach and Noel Tate for payments through PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App, or Cash at the Track. I'm sorry. They're going to take orders till May the 12th and going to turn it in to Travis on May the 13th. So make sure you act fast. Grab you a shirt so they'll know what to order. Sweet looking shirts. I've already ordered 2 or 3. I think I can't remember what I ordered, but I do want a hoodie as well. I think that's a sweet design on that T-shirt.
Absolutely, like I said, Stokes Apparel, Travis Lawson, Stokes Apparel doing a fantastic job on these Racers apparel. And like I said, he done ours too. And looks like it's so on the show tonight.
Oh yeah, I hope so. But man, I'm gonna tell you, knocked it out of the park with those shirts. I ain't kidding you. Travis Lawson is your man for some T-shirts and some whatnot. Make sure you go check him out. Tim, can I ask you something? And I don't want to sound stupid, and I'm probably going to sound stupid. Is that Chubb?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know Chubb's name, so it is Tim is Chubb. Chubb, you're going to come introduce yourself, man. I know I patted you on the back last week. You was busy. I like to get to meet you, man. Make sure you come to the trailer Saturday night and meet me, man. I like to talk to you. Kyle Lawrence says, "We'll do, buddy. Bristol Motor Speedway World of Outlaws late model series bash was on fire. If JD would have made it his move about 5 laps sooner, he would have repeated." Kyle, I got to say this, and I'm not trying to be mean or nothing. Bristol just is not my thing, man. I mean, I just don't.
And I don't know what took place at Bristol.
Yeah.
Kevin Ramey was a bad individual.
Oh, well, I'm going to tell you what took place. And Kevin, much respect to Kevin Rumley. I mean, you know, Kevin Rumley's the man. Everybody knows that. But they were parked with the sprint cars, okay? Kyle Larson was pulling double duty.
I know he was pulling double duty.
Okay. They gave the 10-minute to go horn, and the car would not start. So they told the guy, the wreck truck driver, they needed a push. Well, the 1 minute to go horn went off, and the guy still wouldn't push them to get out there. They couldn't hear the horn, something of that nature, for the to go. So they didn't get. They had to join at the tail of the field, and that's the rules of the World of Outlaws.
Right.
So,
but I knew it was something to do with he was running double duty, and I didn't know if the cars were parked next to each other or if they were apart. Or
I think they had them separated, sprint cars,
but they
late
should
models.
have. They should have given him time.
Yep.
But Chubb, if you're still in here, they want to know if you have T-shirts.
Yep. Noel says they are talking about hats, but not nailed it down yet. But y'all know the first to know. Cool deal. I want a hat too. Definitely want a hat. I'll be happy to buy a hat from them. They big all-time supporters of the Backstretch, and we appreciate them so much.
Promises.
Promises. I know. Guys, thank y'all so much for spending your Monday night with us. You guys mean the world to us. I mean it, and I know a lot of people say it. I mean it. I want to thank y'all so much for sticking with us. Thank Benji Hicks, of course. Stephen Padula for coming on. Next week, it's going to be pretty big, too. We got Buck Stevens and Austin Wayne Self.
Going to be in studio.
In studio. They will be right here. A NASCAR driver is coming to my house right here.
But he runs dirt.
He runs dirt. He runs dirt. He runs dirt.
Benji said that dirty word, too.
He did say that.
He said he started on asphalt.
I cannot.
I guess that's a good place to get started.
Yeah, no doubt.
Leo. Until you get big enough to run on dirt.
Leo sucks. iRacing time, Nick.
Hey. Y'all ain't never on when I get on.
Kyle Lawrence said Saturday night they were parked side by side. I'm guessing Friday night must have been different. Okay. Man, we have don't have shirts at the moment. Angie is working on it. So Chubb Gunner will have shirts. Be looking for them. Anyway, a lot of teams are getting shirts. Beginning of the season, things are behind.
Shirts and hats are hard to come by.
Yeah, absolutely.
Richardson hats are like hen's teeth right now.
Absolutely.
So
he said he was making memories with his kids. We're headed to Charlotte next for the Colossal. Good job, buddy. I hope you have a great time. I may be at Charlotte for that Saturday if we're not running it. I think they run the week we're not running. So I may come Saturday. I'm not for sure yet. I may spend some time with Misty. Probably going to do that since I went to Fayetteville. But anyway, don't forget, support these guys, our local race teams, with the shirts and hats. I know Dale's wife and Jeff Parsons' girlfriend, Shannon, and Brooke, they do Wild Race Apparel and Full Throttle Race Apparel. And
I think Full Throttle Apparel also carries the Mid-East apparel.
Yep. And they also carry the Dale Moore T-shirts. So make sure you stop
the
by their
Cowboy.
trailer. The Cowboy. Hey, I'm in the Cowboy Club. I didn't tell you. Dale said I was in the club. I'm a Cowboy now. Don't hate.
I got a cowboy hat. Don't wear it.
Don't hate. I'm in the Cowboy Club.
I've had a cowboy hat that I used to wear in the 6th grade.
Well, you're not in the club, so
I don't need to be in the club. I'm in the league of my own.
Oh, is that right? Oh.
Me and Leo's in the league of my own.
Leo's in the club with us because he's got a hat just like mine. That's right. But anyway.
Like he said, next week, Buck Stevens and Austin Wayne Self.
Yep.
The following week, we will be at Gann's Racecars and Parts with Cambridge Gann.
Yes, we will. Cambridge.
And Big Al, you are supposed to be there.
Big Al is going to be on the show that week too. So we got some good upcoming weeks, man. I can't wait. So we'll be traveling out. We got to make sure Gann's has got some internet for us. Okay, good deal. So can't wait to travel.
That's how they watch Flow and Dirt Vision and.
Yeah, no doubt. I'll have to stop by the Circle Drive-In on the way in and get me a Mountain Dew special. Airport Drive-In. I mean,
Circle Drive-In.
The Circle's in Eden, isn't it? But guys, thank y'all so much again for sticking with us. We love y'all. Thank our sponsors. Cannot thank.
You ready?
Yep, I'm ready. Cannot thank Andrew's Mowing and Landscaping enough. Thank y'all so much, Andrew Langford, Brandy Langford, for all your landscape maintenance, grading, anything you need done. 336-624-8357. Andrew will hook you up.
Also, JBS Builders. That's Joey Smith out of Meadows, North Carolina, for all your construction handyman needs. He'll build you a deck, remodel, addition, whatever you need. Give him a call at 336-712-6049.
And thank Nick Roberts at NRS Race Scoring for letting me be a part of NRS and everything he does for dirt racing. Thank you so much, Nick. Appreciate you, buddy.
And Earl Ramey Racing Engines at our Huntersville, North Carolina. If you need horsepower, proven horsepower, go check out Earl M.F. Ramey or give him a call at 704-500-3322.
Randy's Custom Lettering in Walnut Cove, North Carolina. Randy and Chris Joyce, two of the best people you'll ever meet in your life. Make sure if you need anything wrapped, some baddest race cars coming out of Walnut Cove, Vinyl Ass Horsepower, 336-591-9301.
Travis Lawson with Stokes Apparel for all your apparel needs. Go check him out. If you need hats, shirts, hoodies, anything with the logo screen printed on it, he will hook you up, fast turnaround, and reasonable prices.
And Tate Logging and Firewood. If you need some land cleared off, make sure you call Zach Tate so you can do the logging and get Andrew Langford to grade it for you. And there you go. Tate Logging and Firewood. Get your firewood ready for next winter because it's going to be a cold one. You know that. 336-757-6706. Some of the nicest people you will ever meet, I promise you.
And our friends at R&B Enterprise in Madison, North Carolina, for all your automotive needs, give Ricky and Dustin Brim a call. That's 336-427-7425.
Again, we want to thank everybody for hanging out with us. It's not Monday night. Hope to see everybody at Friendship Saturday. Y'all be good. And of course, I'll be making videos during the week. We'll be at Earl Ramey's shop. Well, I'll be at Earl Ramey's shop Wednesday.
I got to work.
Yeah. So I'm probably going to go live and give you a tour of the shop. Hey, why not? Look for that about 11:30 Tuesday, Wednesday morning. But if you can't watch it then, you can watch it later on. Nick, take us out of here. I love y'all.
Remember, guys, if you're not at a dirt track, it's your own asphalt.